welcome you inside the Falcons Nest Gymnasium here at the Solano Community College as we bring you JUCO Women's Basketball on Solano College Sports Network. We have another Bay Valley Conference clash where the Laney Eagles are in town to take on the home team Solano Falcons. Good evening, everyone. I'm Josh Mojica, your play-by-play announcer tonight. Joining alongside me on color commentary are AJ Fernandez and Mason Flores. AJ, the last time these two teams faced, Laney came out on top, beating Solano 113-48. And currently they're number one in the Bay Valley Conference with a 9-0 record.
Yep. Thanks, Josh. Like you said, Laney is coming in 9-0 in the conference. They're also coming into today's game looking to continue a 14-game win streak. The player I'm most excited to watch tonight is number 4, Ashanti Diaz. The guard is coming into today's game averaging 15.2 points, 4.9 rebounds, and 6.1 assists per game. She also has the most assists in the conference with 66 in the 9 games played. This team is great at winning the turnover battle and capitalizing off it. And against a turnover-heavy team like Solano, I am liking their odds tonight.
Ashanti is going to be having a good matchup against Hillary Steineman, and on the other hand, Mason, without Jalen Cannell for the 4th straight game tonight due to an injury. How do they continue their momentum offensively tonight?
Yeah, the Falcons' last matchup against Laney was a disaster. They need to be able to somehow match up against the 6'4" beast in the paint, averaging 20 points a game and 10.5 rebounds a game. They will definitely have to send a double and show different types of coverages like zones and traps. And offensively, they cannot afford any turnovers. They need to get Natalia Sanchez going early offensively and defensively. She's their leading scorer by nearly 100 points total. If they can focus their offense around her and get their shooters open, I like their chances to blow this game open.
Exactly. Natalia Sanchez is their leading scorer, as you said, averaging 16.1 points a game. As we will see Natalia Sanchez and Jemiah Perry at center court.
And Solano has to test their pace as well. Early on, they need to get in transition and press. I think their press works. They don't do it against good ball handling teams, but if they are a good ball handling team, they will not press at all.
And we are underway as the Eagles tipped it up first. Shot is no good there. Rebound by the Eagles. It's going to be a foul called.
Yeah, that's way too easy to open up a shot. You got to have someone step up. You got to communicate right there. That just can't happen right there.
And speaking of this Laney Eagles that we were talking about earlier, currently they're ranked number 3 in the state. Here's Wurgler for 3. No go. Rebound secured there by Perry. Perry kicks it out. Back to Perry. Down low. Hands it off to Wurgler. Kicks it out. It's going to be a steal here by Miller. Miller pushing it hard. Will slow things down. Gives it up to Sanchez. Steinman. Hands it off to Alexander. Fires for 3. No go.
Oh, yeah, it's foul.
Fight for the ball. It's going to be foul called.
That's a good box out right there. Getting into it early.
Going back to that last possession, though, by Laney, seeing number 10 open, she was automatic in pregame warm-ups.
Yes, exactly. We've seen that in the warm-ups. Here's Sanchez. Drives to her right. Floater, no go. Rebound secured by Iceland. Here's Aaron Garter. Garter kicks it out to Wurgler from the corner. Knocks one through.
And this team is a dangerous team from the three-point arc. Yeah, AJ's right. Basically, their whole team was automatic in the pregame warm-ups.
And this Laney Eagles team haven't lost a game in 2 months.
Yeah.
As the Eagles are on the board first. Steal here by Aaron Garter. Garter pushing it hard. One-on-one with Sanchez. Layup, no go. Rebound secured there by the Eagles. Second chance effort. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound secured by Sanchez. Here's Steinman. Steinman guarded by the bigger defender, Garter. Miller drives. It's going to be a foul. Oh, travel is going to be a call.
Yeah, she did it earlier in the fast break thing. She shuffled her feet. It's a good move, but you just got to kind of slow yourself down mentally.
And the referees won't let that slide. And ball will go back to the possession of the Eagles. Gio from the corner is Iceland. No go.
Ooh.
Foul called against Alexander from that box out play. Currently she's down. She's all right.
I'm loving the pace we're seeing early from Laney, though. Very quick, very explosive, just unable to capitalize off these turnovers so far.
Because they've been targeting the corner. Letting their ball deflected there by Sanchez.
Good save. Oh.
It's going to be a out-of-bounds called. But what a hustle there by Lizzie Alexander showing.
Great block on the inbound. See if we can get it going again.
Score is still 3-0, 8:21 here in the first quarter. Another three-point basket on the way. Rebound once again by the Eagles. Here's Perry, down low, fake. Shot won't go, but a foul will be called. And she will go to the free throw line for a 2-shot.
And one thing for Solano, you can't allow offensive rebounds. I know they're a way bigger team than you, but if you allow offensive rebounds, this game is going to get out of hand quick. And it opens up looks in the arc because they are a really good shooting team. And right there, you're not going to be able to guard her in the paint. So if you can limit those, then you should be good.
First free throw is good here by Jemiah Perry. And yeah, you want to be aggressive down low in the paint, especially during box outs, and just focus on where the ball is falling. No good on the second free throw. Ball is tipped away. Last touch by the Eagles. Ball will go the other side, Falcons.
On the other hand, though, you can't be too aggressive in the paint because we have been seeing those wide open shots early.
A lot of wide open three-point shots by the Laney Eagles here. And Steinman drives to her left, rebound secured here by Gutierrez. Gives it up to Chavez. Chavez looking for a friend. Got one from Steinman. Steinman to Chavez. Good defense there by the Eagles. Forces up a shot, no go. It's gonna be a...
Oh, she's hurt.
Jemiah Perry's in pain. She's down. She's holding on to her knee. It's not a good sign if you're the Eagles. As the team doctor checks on her. She's crying in pain. And she's signaling to the team doctors that she couldn't get up.
Yeah, I think she said that something popped.
That is not a good sign.
No, not at all. We need more medical staff to check on her.
And we have Sophia Askew-Goncalves checking in for the injured Jemiah Perry. Good defense there by the Falcons. Sanchez to Gutierrez. Back to Sanchez. Wide open is Steinman from the corner. Fires, no go. Ball is tipped. Last touch there by Chavez, and it's going to go the other way, Eagles.
Saw that early turnover just straight out the rip. You know, he's got to be mental right here.
Yep.
The Falcons need to turn things over here. And a wide open for three. You bet! Lindsay Wergler from downtown. That's her second triple of the quarter.
Can't allow that to happen. That's a great set that they ran.
Here's Chavez. Drives to her right. Shot, no go. The foul is called. And just like we were saying earlier, AJ and Mason, in the warm-ups, where they've been knocking down shots from beyond the arc. And they're really confident in shooting from beyond the arc, and they've been getting a lot of sets and spaces on the offensive side where they just find the open shooter.
Absolutely. With the team being as much bigger as Solano is, you're scared to go or to let them into the paint. But that allows so much openness in the back court that any shot, they were automatic from, like we were saying, they were automatic early in warm-ups. So any shot anywhere has been dangerous for them.
As Chavez misses the second attempt. Here's Lindsay Wergler once again. Drives to her left. Ball knocked away there, almost a steal by the Falcons. Diaz drives to her left, baseline, foul is called. And it's going to be an act of shooting, and she'll go to the free throw line.
That's going to put Laney College's number 4, Ashanti Diaz, at the line to shoot 2.
I'm not mad at the looks that Solano's giving them in the paint. I think their defense is good in the paint right now, but obviously you want to limit the fouling. But if your focus is so much on the paint, you're going to allow so many outside shots. And that's why this team, like you said, is top 3 right now in the state. And because they got that dual threat right now. And they're a really good shooting, free throw shooting team as well.
As Diaz makes both of the free throws, 9-1 is our score, 6:45 here in the first quarter. Miller has the ball, gives it to Chavez, uses up the screen from Gutierrez, drives to her right, almost lost the ball there. Trying to give it up to a friend. Here's Gutierrez. To the cutting. Arcio uses her left hand, couldn't get it to fall. Here comes the Eagles. Wergler, 1-on-1 with Sanchez, sorry. And knocked away there by Sanchez. An advanced pass to Miller. Miller, bounce pass to Chavez, back to Miller, blocked there. Good defensive recovery by the Eagles. And here's Diaz. Diaz will pull up from the free throw line, front rim. Rebound there secured by Arceo. Which is going to be foul there.
If you're Solano, you've got to get some open shots from 3 or at least a mid-range. You're not going to be able to get a layup in the paint right now. That's just not going to happen. And when you do have opportunities, they've had at least 3 open opportunities on the left side. I saw them missing a couple left-hand layups early in warm-ups. That just can't happen. When you have open looks, you got to convert them.
Pick and roll action there by Sanchez to Gutierrez. As Gutierrez knocks one through, and just like what you were saying, Mason, the pick and roll action, they got to convert all chances that they have, and ball deflected there. But ball is secured by Shanti Diaz as she makes a left-hand floater, bank shot. Marcio bringing down the ball, uses up the screen, rejects the screen actually, gives it up to Chavez. Chavez drives to her right, shot will fall, and one. Go to the free throw line for a chance for a 3-point play.
For Ashanti Diaz, I'm loving the vision that we're seeing from her early. We have the one pass early that wasn't able to capitalize. Right there, she did a little hook to the right. Wasn't able to capitalize off that, but she got the rebound herself and made it happen.
And one thing I do like Solano early right now is when Goncalves is in the game, they're taking advantage of the speed they have against her.
Misses one there. Rebound secured by Craven. Going to be a foul called.
Yeah, that's a foul. For sure.
Something that you mentioned earlier, Mason, for Solano, is that they have to secure all the rebounds, whether it's an offensive or defensive rebound, especially that they're getting out-rebounded here offensively by the Laney Eagles. Steinman is back for Arceo. First shot is good.
Yeah, you're already in the bonus.
Makes both of the free throws. And Laney Eagles will make a substitution here.
Laney College.
Excuse me, they will call a timeout instead.
This is a better start to the game than Solano had against them last time. And I think they can keep themselves in the game. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, in the intro, if they can get open looks with their shooters right now, they didn't have a great shooting lineup out there. That lineup they had out there right now was a very defensive oriented lineup. And I'm not mad at that lineup either. So if they can hold it within 10 and then get the shooters out and then you build your lead or come back, then I think you have a better chance. But you just cannot allow multiple paint touches, multiple open looks.
And off the timeout, Solano's getting out-rebounded here 7-3. And
Yeah.
of those 7 rebounds by the Eagles, 4 are offensive boards.
Can't have it.
Here's Miller, crosses over, almost lost the ball there, kicks it out to Steinman. Steinman drives to her left, wide open lane, no go. Rebound secured by Gutierrez. And fight for the ball as the possession arrow is pointing towards Solano, and they will retain possession.
It's a strong team as well. Laney's a strong team. Very talented as well. But Solano is too. It'll come down to coaching adjustments, I think. Who makes more?
Exactly. Coaching schemes is what we're going to see in tonight's game.
Ball called. It'll stay with Solano. They'll inbound to the basket. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh, man.
And Steinman gives it up to Chavez.
Great defense.
Crosses over. Back to Chavez from the corner. Drives to her left. Fakes.
Swing it.
Couldn't get a friend. Here's Miller. Miller kicks it out to Steinman. Steinman crossover. Gets double teamed. Gives it up to Gutierrez. And shot clock will be turned off. Here comes the Eagles. Oh, good spin move. Bank shot is good there. 15-5 is our score with 4:20 here in the first quarter. The Eagles up by 10.
I'm loving the defensive look from Laney right here. They're not giving them any space.
Because they're really focused on who their person is. Timeout is called here by Coach Liz O'Rourke.
It's another really good timeout. From both these coaches, I like what they're doing, both of them. I think Solano right now, she's going to tell him in the timeout, defensively, we got to communicate more. I think that's what I would tell them in the huddle right now. If we need to switch off of that, then we need to switch. And if we need to send a double to number 10 right now, she's killing you right now.
Speaking of number 10, Gianna Gio, how about that move that she showed earlier? That
that's an
spin
amazing
move,
move.
floater, uses the bank.
Yeah, she's a special player. You could tell how shifty, just the way she conducted herself in the warm-ups as well, very composed and calm. This whole team, I really like their way they approach their pre-game warm-ups. I think that's important to sports as well.
Exactly. What you practice is what you do.
Great
And
defense.
a 2-3 zone showed here by the Eagles.
Yep.
Gutierrez, back to Sanchez.
It's a
She
lot
has
of
the ball, picked
communication
up by
right now.
Gio.
Wow,
Drives to
great
her
pass.
left. She's trying to get it to Gutierrez, but couldn't get one. And it's going to be a turnover. Ball will go to the other side.
Not giving them any breathing room right here.
Oh, wide open. Ooh.
Kicks it out to Diaz. Here's Gio. Fires for 3. No go. Rebound secured here once again by the Eagles. Kicks it out to Diaz. Euro step. Uses her left hand, but couldn't get it to fall. And rebound secured here by Gutierrez.
Good rebound.
Ahead to Steinman. Steinman will slow things down. Back to Sanchez. Gives it up to Gutierrez. Miller, guarded by Gio. Sanchez thought about it, and she steps back. Couldn't get one.
This defense is smothering. AJ said it earlier, and I really do agree with you. The looks they've been giving them, they've been switching the defensive coverages as well, man-to-man or zone. Oh, great shot.
Gio front rim. Oh, rebound secured there by Craven as she will make that 15-foot jumper from the free throw line. And she extends the lead within 12 points, 17-5 with under 3 minutes. 3 minutes here in the first quarter.
You got to get an open shot in the arc. Slow things down.
Steinman rejects the screen from Gutierrez. Will kick it out to Chavez. Chavez gets double teamed, down low, spins her way, forces up a shot, no go. Rebound there by the Eagles, but it's going to be a miscommunication between Noman Iceland and Aaron Garter there, as the ball will go to the other side. Excuse me.
Laney's been the way more physical team than Solano.
And I like their on-ball pressure defense that they're showing early in this game.
Yep.
Not giving up any open looks. Here's Miller, drives to her right, kicks it out to Steinman. Steinman back to Miller, fires from the corner, overshoots. Oh, and another miscommunication there by the Eagles, gonna result to a turnover.
And that's when you sub her out. You gotta sub her out for that, yep.
And Solano has to take advantage of these turnovers committed by the Eagles.
It's hard for them, though, because the turnovers have been out of bounds or dead balls, you know? They haven't been able to push in transition off of those turnovers. It's just been dead ball turnovers, and that's not how Solano works and plays. You got to get that right
Sanchez
there.
to Gutierrez. A foul will be called there against the Eagles. It's going to be the first from Lindsey Wergler.
That's a good call.
As both teams are in penalty, Abril Gutierrez is going to be at the free throw line to shoot 2.
You can tell the chemistry Laney has with each other. A group of mostly sophomores, like all of their switches on defense have been perfect.
Yep.
Exactly. An all-sophomore team, and I believe only one player from them is a freshman named Nicole Guzman. Gutierrez misses both free throws. Score is 17-5 still with 2:05 here. And intercepted there by Gutierrez.
That's where you got to push. Oh, can't. Wow, great defense by them to get back.
Here's Sanchez, in and out dribble. Sanchez will kick it out to Steinman. Steinman driving to her left, kicks it out to Chavez. Here's Chavez looking for a teammate. Finds one from Miller's. Eurostep. It's going to be a blocking foul called there against the Eagles.
Although the pass was intercepted, that was a great heads-up play by number 4, seeing that the ball had turned over, stopping the momentum and allowing her team to set back, get set, and get ready for the defense right there.
And here's Ciara Miller at the free throw line. We've seen Ciara Miller's aggressiveness, especially in the dribble penetration. She sinks the first one.
Laney's defense is so tough, but like I said, I want Solano to try and get their shooters open. Run a set for it.
And Miller misses the second free throw. Here comes the Eagles. Wergler, jab step from the corner, steps back, will take it, and knocks one through. Lindsey Wergler has 8 points here in the first quarter.
So much movement there. It's hard to keep a stick on anyone, and any hesitation.
Oh, what a move there by Sanchez as she pushes off her defender to make that driving layup.
Oh my goodness, you gotta get back.
Wergler drives, and it's going to be a foul called against Steinman. You can see the footwork and the ball handling ability of Lindsey Wergler over there.
That's the most frustrating thing as a coach, is when you have one person coming back on defense and the other 4 are kind of clumped up in the area again with one person. You all got to hustle back.
This is Wergler trying to extend the lead. Misses the first one.
And right now, Laney's pressure on defense has made Solano have to use more stamina, and I think that's been the difference of the game so far.
Misses both.
Gotta get a rebound.
And rebound secured there by Iceland, and a putback. She gets one to fall in. Score is now 21-8 with 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Here's Sanchez, drives, uses her left hand, will be short there.
They're making them go left, and that's their weak spot right now.
Aaron Garter pulls up, overshoots. Rebound secured by Sanchez.
Push.
Here's Steinman. Steinman serving, goes to her left, kicks it out to Chavez. Chavez thought about shooting. Floater. Foul is called, and shot is good and one.
It's another one for her.
That's the second time in this quarter.
That one there, we were praising their communication earlier. That was a little bit of a misplay on defense there. They got a little connected to each other, couldn't get free.
Natalie Chavez at the free throw line, looking to complete that three-point play.
Oh, gotta make him.
Can't
Gotta get
make it
back.
fall. 30 seconds here left into the first quarter. Here's Bergler from the corner once again. Short this time. Fight for the
Gotta get a
rebound,
rebound.
secured by Diaz. Diaz to Garter from the corner, same spot, no.
Wow.
17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Sanchez pushing it hard. Sanchez in and out dribble, drives, guts to her right. Basket is good for her.
That's what I said in the beginning. You gotta get her going.
5 seconds left here. Diaz has the ball, steps back, fires for three. You bet! Shanti Diaz beats the buzzer to extend the lead 24-12 in the first quarter.
Wow.
First 10 minutes of action. Thoughts from you guys?
I really like the way Laney started the quarter and finished. I think the middle part was a little shaky because of the fouling and things like that, but Solano's staying in it. I think their key obviously is to get back on defense. They're clearly tired. They've had the same kind of five out there for a while. And I think they need to make a little bit more adjustments. And for Laney, it's hard mentally when you lose a player like that. That's one of your best friends, obviously. You have to be friends with your teammates. And they're clearly connected. That's how you get to where they are right now. And when you're missing someone like that, while you're in the game at the beginning of the game, it's hard to get yourself back in it. And I really respect them for it.
And from you, AJ?
Like you said, Mason, losing a teammate that early on, it did cause a little bit of mud in the first, or after that for the first couple minutes. But once they found their groove, they were able to get shots going. They were smothering on defense. And they were keeping that pace fast.
Yeah.
Like you said, that they were tiring out the Falcons right there.
Yeah, and you could tell they're a deeper team right now. Solano, I think they definitely need to go deeper in their rotations. You need to challenge them defensively, challenge Laney defensively. Laney hasn't been hitting most of their open looks. I think their threes, they've had their open shots, and they're such a good shooting team. You're not going to be able to continue to play like that if you're Solano and kind of catch a break from them. And you're only down 11 points, so for one side, you're like, oh, we're only down 11 points and we've been playing bad. And if you're the other side for Laney, we're up 11 points, but we haven't even hit our shots yet. So, both ways can look at it positively.
And what the Falcons need to do here is, I would say, be aggressive in the dribble penetration, because that's something that they are having troubles with in the first quarter. As we head on to the second quarter, Eagles will take possession first. Here's Diaz calling up the play, guarded by Miller.
Yep, that's a good play.
Good pass there, double team. Kicks it out to Wergler. Gives it up back to Diaz. Diaz to Garter. Garter uses up the screen.
Nice.
Pick and roll action there. Almost lost the ball. Here's Wergler, who's wide open for three once again. Can get it to fall. And rebound
Great defensive possession. Just great defensive possession. From the get-go, you could see they're trying to run that set action for Goncalves.
Goncalves trying to secure that rebound.
We did see that open look from Wergler right there. That is the issue that we do see with double teams right there. You can't have someone on everyone.
Yeah. I think they'll live with that, though, right now, especially with Goncalves in the game.
Sanchez one-on-one with Wergler down low. Kicks it out to Miller. Miller jab step to Steinman. Crosses over. Couldn't get past the defense of Shanti Diaz. 4 seconds to shoot. Sanchez pulls up from the baseline and beats the buzzer. Sally Sanchez with a stop and pop play there from the corner.
That's a tough
Here's
shot.
Wergler. Oh, what a jab step. Wergler drives to the baseline. Kicks it out. Here's Garter. Fires for three. Front rim.
Wow.
And Miller will let that go out of bounds.
Yeah, she's cold right now. During warm-ups, that was my favorite shot in the pregame. I liked her form, and I liked the way she was knocking them down routinely. But Now in the game, she's not knocking them down. But Solano, I like the way they're playing defense right now. They're giving them looks, but oh, good
And
defense.
a steal there by Garter. Garter, one person to beat. Layup makes it.
That's too easy.
25-14 is our score with 8:25 here in the second quarter. How about that space making by Natalia Sanchez? She's really good at making some space, not just for herself, but for her teammates. Almost a steal there. Chavez drives to her left. Gets her own miss, but will step out of bounds. Good defensive play there by Sophia Goncalves, just raising her hands up, not initiating any contact, and avoiding a foul.
Yeah, she's been a presence in the paint for sure. You got to try and build a fast-paced offense.
And Gianna G was back on the court and intercepted there by Gutierrez. Ahead to Miller. Miller, 2-on-1, Euro step. Ball is knocked away, but a foul is called. What a defensive recovery by the Falcons there. Gutierrez intercepting another pass. And it's going to be an active shooting as Sierra Miller is going to be at the free throw line. And there she is. Will shoot two.
And Miller, I like her aggressiveness tonight.
Her dribble penetration is what really, really gets the best of her. As she sinks the first one.
She's got to knock down these free throws. That's it.
As she makes both free throws, cutting down the lead within a single digit. 25-16 here with 7:53 in the second quarter. Here comes the Eagles. Diaz has the ball, uses the screen from Goncalves. Drives, left hand, back shot is good.
She's been automatic from mid-range right here. I want to see if they keep her in that position or if they try and move her back out a little more.
We've seen a lot of lefty athletes uses that. Oh, what a shot there by Chavez as she forces one, getting triple team down low, and she converts it.
I'm surprised they didn't call it travel.
Nope.
You got double.
Not this time. Oh, it's going to be an easy basket there by Goncalves down low.
You got to see that if you're Solano. You got to communicate that to your teammate as soon as that is happening.
Here's Chavez. Chavez will give it to Gutierrez. Gutierrez drives to her right, kicks it out to Miller. Miller fires for three. No go. Overshoots. Rebound secured here by the Eagles. Here's Guzman. Guzman, left hand. Foul is called. Cole Guzman will head to the free throw line to shoot two.
Solano's doing a much better job than last game. I don't know how they let up 100-plus points last game, but
I know.
it's only 18-29. It's been a defensive battle. I think that's what you want if you're Laney, though. You trust your defense more and you trust your offense more than Solano does right now.
Guzman makes the first one. Cole Guzman, freshman out of Castro Valley. She's the only freshman on this team, as we were talking about earlier. And she makes both of her free throws, extending the lead 31-18 here in the second quarter.
Love the confidence that each player has for each other at the free throw line. We're seeing that we have like two players past back court or half court.
Sanchez gets double teamed from the baseline, knocked away there, but the ball will stay with the Falcons.
The defensive intensity is definitely a lot more on Laney's side right now.
And the Laney are showing 2-3 zone defense, either a 2-3 zone or a man-to-man coverage. Arcia trying to give it down low to Sanchez. The ball is knocked away, last touch by the Eagles.
You got to run the play. Oh, they're playing great
Arceo
defense.
will kick it out to Sanchez, top of the key. Sanchez steps back, overshoots from the elbow.
It's not a bad
Here
shot,
comes
though.
the Eagles. Ahead to Sophia Goncalves. Layup, short this time. Arcia
great
trying to
hustle.
save that ball.
Great vision by Diaz right there, though. That's why she is #1 in the conference in assists.
Great hustle.
Goncalves top of the key, guarded by Gutierrez.
Man, I love the sets that they run right now. Off-ball screens, a lot of motion. They're not stopping.
Down low to
Now they got the
Goncalves.
look. Ooh,
Kicks it out, but it's going to be a turnover there by the Eagles.
almost passed it to me and it's almost shot it.
Were you ready, Mason?
No, I was ready. I had my hands
catch and
ready.
shoot?
Yep, catch and shoot 3 in the corner.
Timeout's called here by the Falcons. Score is still 31-18 with 6:09 here in the second quarter.
Defensively, I'm going to keep saying it. Solano is playing a good game. All things considered, they're playing a good game. It's just offensively, it's rough. It's rough. It's about as rough as it can get. So right now, I think I would switch the lineup a little bit. I think I would put in Lucia Alexander to space out the key a little bit so you can have a shooter presence. I think you do that adjustment, you get your shooters open for shots, and I don't think these attempted 2 threes tonight, I think, and you need more. I think you do need more, and yeah, you just gotta keep putting the shots up, and if you keep clogging the paint, this Laney team is going to punish you, and that's what it's been so far.
And speaking of Lucia Alexander, she was named Athlete of the Month during the month of January, where she's averaging 15.8 points a game and shooting 34% from beyond the arc.
I'm interested to see if Laney keeps that tempo up. I want to know if they slow it down, maybe they settle down, they get those shots that they've been missing.
And off the timeout, Solano will take possession. And Arceo will bring down the ball. Arceo serving. Crossover. Lost the ball. Foul will be called against the Eagles.
She got bailed out right there. As soon as you see that person collapse from the corner, you kick that out right there.
Kick it out, exactly, to the corner.
No matter who it is, though, like even if it's not a shooter, you gotta trust your teammates.
In every play, in every basketball game, every play, you're right, Mason. Kick it out.
Then you create another offensive threat if you kick it out. Right here, they've been struggling all night with this play.
There's Eva Arceo inbounding the ball. He has to step up big time tonight, especially without Jalen Cannell, their starting point guard.
After the sub, Solano will inbound on the basket, 22 seconds.
Arceo will give it to Miller. Miller crossover, kicks it out to Arceo. Ooh. Pass was incomplete there. And it's going to be a turnover. Ball will go the other way.
It's a frustrating watch, that's for sure.
And the Eagles take substitution here. Gianna Giu is back for Sophia Askew-Goncalves. Here's Iceland to Wergler, top of the key. Diaz, guarded by Miller. Gives it up to Gio.
They got a mismatch. Oh, nice. Communicate.
Garter, spin move, floater, no go. Good defense there by Steinman. And here comes Arceo. Arceo looking for Miller. He uses the screen instead from Gutierrez. Will kick it out to Sanchez.
Defense,
Sanchez drives to her left, uses her left hand, couldn't get it to finish. And here comes the Eagles. Diaz ahead to Garter. Garter.
Yep.
It's going to be a blocking foul against Arceo there.
It's a blocking foul charged against Solano's number 10.
Shots are not falling in transition for both teams. And what you got to do is you got to take advantage of all these free throws.
Yep. That's going to be the difference of the game.
Here's Aaron Garter. Makes the first one. Extends the lead, 32-18. Makes both of those free throws.
I don't think they've made it. Has Solano made a sub this quarter?
They haven't made a substitution since that timeout. Steinman, Chavez. Actually, they did. Chavez is in for the game. Sanchez. Sanchez drives. Right hand layup is good for her.
Just got to give her the ball and get out the way right now.
What a dribble penetration showing here by Sanchez. And pull-up jumper, no go for the Eagles. Rebound secured by Sanchez. Pushing it hard. Ahead to Gutierrez. Gutierrez drives to her left. Floater, short. Gets her own miss. And she will get that ball falling into the Eagles defender for a last touch.
Natalia's been one of the only players who have had success driving in the paint this game. I think you run more sets for her and try and get somebody in the corner to get open look.
You know, such a big body and the ability to score in the paint. Why not run it? Why not give it to her?
Exactly.
Oh my.
And Miller short on that jumper. Rebound here by the Eagles. Ahead to Wergler. Wergler thought about pulling up. Drives to her left. It's going to be blocked there. Offensive foul is called against her. As you see, Natalie Chavez sacrificing her body there for an offensive foul. Great defensive play.
That was a great defensive play.
Score is 33-20 here in the second quarter with 4:17 left in.
Now you got to build momentum off of it. Oh, wide open. Shoot.
Steinman to Miller, who's wide open. It's Miller. Drive, no. Rebound secured by Gutierrez. No go into putback. Here's Diaz. 2-on-1. Gives it up to Nicole Guzman. Couldn't get it to fall for that layup. Held ball, and the ball will stay with the foul. Oh, a foul was called against the Eagles.
Wow. Solano's got the momentum. You got to score, though. You can't. If you have the momentum shift, you have to be able to score points. You just cannot allow to have no points in a momentum shift.
Exactly. In order for the game to go by your side, you got to keep that momentum up. Or going, excuse me. Steinman hands it off to Sanchez.
Shoot.
To Miller at the left wing. Drives.
Swing it.
Kicks it out to Steinman. Fires for three. Short. Rebound secured by Sofia. Ahead to Gio. Gio, one-on-one with Chavez. Layup. Banks it in.
She tried to take a charge right there. You got to just go straight up for a contest.
And we have our largest lead of the game, 35-20 here in the second quarter.
There you go.
Sanchez.
Running a set for Natalia.
Natalia guarded by Wergler. Top of the key. Drive. Trying to give it to Gutierrez, but ball deflected there by Sofia Askew. And ahead to Diaz. One-on-one with Chavez. Floater. Overshoots. Back to Sanchez. Will test the defense up. And pulls up instead from the elbow jumper. No go.
Gotta get back. Oh.
Ahead to Gio. Gio will kick it out to Diaz. Fires for three. Front rim.
Great box out right there. Swing it. Ooh, she's wide open.
Miller ahead to Sanchez to Gutierrez on an extra pass, but couldn't get it to fall, but foul is called. It's going to be a technical foul called there against Gianna Gio as the referee was signaling.
That was a late call, though. I'm surprised they called that, but Solano, man.
Excuse me, against number 5, Kenya Craven.
Solano's had chances. They've had opportunities. These past 3 fast break opportunities, they have not been able to convert. Like the last one, Natalia Sanchez, she's been playing stellar all night and all season, really. She had Steinman open in the corner. She's just got to kick that. That's what she has to do. She needs to kick it out to Steinman in that corner instead of trying to force it in the paint.
I like the shift of the energy from the Falcons here. They're now in the second quarter, they've been really aggressive in the dribble penetration. All they got to do is, just like you mentioned, convert all those driving layups.
That's what is so tough about it, though, because we've seen all game that Laney has been smothering on defense. So the thought might be that she's not going to be able to get the shot off in time, that they're just going to get smothered right there. So might as well take it.
Chavez misses the first free throw.
Got to be able to capitalize on these free throws.
Makes the second one. Score is 35-22 with 2:45 here in the second quarter. And the ball possession will still remain with Solano. 2 out of 4 free throws made there from the Falcons. Steinman looking for a teammate. The ball is almost deflected there by the Eagles. Gutierrez secures the ball. Here's Steinman. Steinman drives to her left. Will kick it out to Chavez, who's at the corner. Chavez drives, forces up a shot. No go.
He got fouled, though.
Foul is called as she falls down hard. And the Falcons will go back to the free throw line, shoot 2.
How are they shooting free throw wise? I want to know how many free throws they shot. Solano shot 14 free throws and they made 6 of them. That just can't happen. They're in this game if they make 80% of their free throws. It just can't be 6 of 14 from the line, especially when you're getting opportunities like that. Oh.
Short on the first one is Chavez. And compared to Laney, they have 12 free throws. They've been connecting 75% of their free throws. 9 of 12.
And they've shot 12 threes and they've only made 2. Solano's getting lucky right now.
Chavez sinks the second one. Gio will be guarded by
You gotta
Sanchez.
send a double.
Ball deflected. Out of bounds. Last touch by Sanchez.
You got to send the double on 35. As soon as you see her flash to the paint, to that block right there, look, they're going to give it to him and then flash.
They're going to do a pick and roll action looking
right now,
for.
you got to get there.
And there you go.
Yep.
There's a double
Ooh,
team,
that's a
but
foul?
foul is called. Shot is good and 1. And yeah, Goncalves will head to the free throw line to complete the 3-point play.
Yeah, that's too easy.
And
As soon as you see it, yeah, like I said, I saw the play happen. You see her get the handoff and then you flash. It was kind of a ghost screen. She didn't really set the screen. She just, as soon as she had the motion of the screen, she flashed right to the paint.
And their point guard, Ashanti Diaz, knew what was coming. Goncalves couldn't complete the free throw line.
Defense.
Craven couldn't convert second chance opportunity. Here's Sanchez's crossover. Fires for 3. Short. And here comes the Eagles in transition. Diaz
Stop
in and
ball.
out.
Oh.
Diaz uses her left hand, banks it in. Shot is good. Shanti Diaz has been aggressive.
I'm liking Gio staying back, giving her team a chance to get set right here. She's been doing them the past few
Miller
rounds.
drives to her right. There's going to be a blocking foul called against Sophia Goncalves. She's going to be in foul trouble. After that, she's now got 3 fouls.
Yeah, I don't know how that's a foul.
Exactly.
I mean, she's standing straight up. This.
And she's been doing it all night where she's just standing up, not initiating a contact.
That's a. You know, when you're a big, it's hard to get calls going your way, you know. I think that's not a foul, but.
I don't think that's a foul either. Do you, AJ?
No. Especially on defense,
Yeah.
it's hard because, you only get, the focus is on the offense there, so it is harder to get those calls on defense.
Sometimes refs preconceive the call. You know, they're gonna they're gonna call it. They're gonna have it in their mind that it's gonna be a foul, and then they call it. You know what I mean?
Miller misses both of the free throws.
Uh-oh.
Here's Goncalves down low.
Wow.
Couldn't get it to finish.
You got
Rebound
3 people
secured by
standing
the
in the
Eagles.
paint. Yep, there you go.
Here's
Communicate.
Diaz. Diaz penetrates.
It's
gives
4
it
on
down
5.
low to Gio. No go this time. Good defense there by the Falcons. Here comes Steinman.
You got to get a shot here.
Steinman guarded by Diaz. Hands it
They're
off to
giving her
Chavez.
so much space.
Chavez, top, almost a
Swing
steal
it.
there by the Eagles. Here's Miller, crossover, gives it up to Chavez. Chavez lost the dribble. Here's Sanchez, kicks it out to Steinman, but it's going to be an overpass as the ball keeps rolling over onto the back court.
And right there, Hillary has to know where the open space is on the three-point line. You see the person standing in front of you, you got to shift over, and that's what Natalia was thinking. And it was a good decision. Hillary just got to shift over to get that open shot.
To an improved position. With 43 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Good shot.
Here's Gio, fires for 3, cashes one in.
That was her spot from free games, and we see it right there.
She's a very
And
talented
they
player.
extend the lead 42-23 with 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. Gutierrez down working against the defense of Sophia. Gets her miss. Second chance. Basket is good. Under 20 seconds left here in the second quarter. Ball is in the hands of Ashanti Diaz, guarded by Miller. Diaz working against the defense of Miller. Goncalves.
What they call?
And I believe that's going to be a foul called against Solano. And it is a foul called against Solano, against Miller. Hand check, I believe. Goncalves one-on-one with Gutierrez. That's going to be an easy work.
Just an unfair matchup right there.
And first 20 minutes of action just finished. 44-25 is our score after the first 20 minutes. And just like that, your guys' thoughts once again. I'll go with you first, AJ.
I'm loving the tempo. I'm loving the defense from Laney. We've seen
So do I.
the defense has been smothering. We've seen that the quick tempo that wasn't working too well in the beginning. They settled down. They loosened up a little bit, and then we started seeing a few more of those shots connect. From Solano, the opportunities are there. They just haven't been able to capitalize on it. Like Mason was saying, you know, on all the free throws, you got to be making those. You got to be making those for your team. Natalie Sanchez has been putting in the work, good in the passes, but they're all just a little bit miscommunicated. They're all just a little bit miscued.
Yeah, I
And
think
for you, Mason?
for Solano, defensively, you got to communicate better. You got to communicate faster. You can communicate, but if it's too late, it's too late. As a player, you got to see it. And right now, Laney is just outworking them, I think, defensively right now. Defensively, they just made them work harder for their attempts at even shots. Right now, Laney's getting their shots that they wanted, and they've had some miscues of their own. They haven't been hitting it from three as well as they usually do, and they haven't been getting the looks that they wanted in the paint, and still they're up by 19. So Solano, if you want to come back, Chavez has to be able to even consider shooting a jump shot. Chavez is getting 5 feet of space, and she's not shooting the three. I think right there, if they're giving it to you, coach has got to tell you, I don't care what your ability is, you got to shoot it. You got to shoot the shot. If they're going to keep giving you that much space, shoot the shot, and if you make a shot, they're going to have to respect it. So I think that's what you look for if you're Solano. You get more outside looks.
And we will take a break at the halftime. Score is 44-25. We will see you again at the second half later on.
If you are interested in a career in sports broadcasting, whether you're commentating a live game
or hosting your own TV show,
for more information, contact Greg Poff. That's me at solano.edu.
we hope to see you here next semester. And remember,
It's more than just sports, it's an education.
Hi, my name is Eric Visser. I'm in my 5th year as the athletic director of Solano College. To experience community college and its mission has been an outstanding experience. Solano College has a very rich tradition in intercollegiate athletics dating back to 1947. I'm very proud to communicate that rich tradition is still being continued with fine young men and women that represent Solano College on and off the court. In the fall we have the volleyball program. We have a very successful women's soccer program. We have both men's and women's basketball. And then we transition to 4 programs: baseball, of softball, men's women's tennis, and men's and women's swimming. It is our mission to excel our programs and our student athletes in academics. All of our student athletes are committed to give back to the community. And we would invite you to be a part of Solano College Athletics by visiting our website, www.solanoathletics.com, and you feel a warm welcome at Solano.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.
Welcome to TV 55. In this hands-on class at Solano Community College, you will learn all aspects of television production, how to use high-end cameras, lighting, and audio equipment in the field and right here in the studio. Whether you are looking at making better YouTube videos, educational or promotional segments, or finding your creative passion, enroll today. Get an art school education at the fraction of the cost. Visit us online at solano.edu.
And welcome back to the Solano College Sports Network for our second half of the women's basketball action. 44-25 is our score from the first half.
White ball. Solano's ball.
Yep, it's going to be Falcons possession here at the start of the third quarter.
Looks like Lucia is good. She's back in the game.
That's a good sign for the Falcons.
I need her to get involved offensively. That's what she needs to do, is get them shots up.
Steinman hands it off to Sanchez, guarded by Workler, top of the key. Chavez going work against Sofia Goncalves. Here's Steinman, drives to her left, float, scoop way up, no go. Iceland with a rebound. Here's Diaz. Ahead to
a rebound. Oh.
And the Eagles couldn't secure that rebound. Ball will go to the other side.
And they are handling Goncalves pretty decently, I would say, tonight.
If they do that all night, it's going to be a good turnaround for the Falcons. And almost a steal there by the Eagles. Recovered there by Chavez.
They're such a well-rounded team.
Sanchez calling for a screen. One-on-one with Workler, top of the key. Sanchez spins, puts up a shot. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound by Goncalves. Here comes the Eagles. Workler going work with
good move.
Steinman. Kicks it out to Ashanti Diaz, top of the key, short. And last touch from the Eagles as the ball will go to the other side.
Good defense right now.
Laney's looking to keep that tempo that they had before half going in.
You want to turn that defense into offense. Benson put up some score on the board if you're Solano. Alexander gives it up to Sanchez. Sanchez drives to her left, spins, fade away, overshoots. Rebound secured by Goncalves. Diaz ahead to Craven. Craven, basket is good for her.
It is that tempo right there. They're quick off the ball. Great movement, great eyes.
Plus the in-transition offense that they have. Here's Alexander, will kick it out to Sanchez. Sanchez drives. No foul is called there as Alexander falls down hard.
That's another one where she got clocked earlier in the game and she just hurt herself again.
She said she's all right. She's a tough person. And Abril Gutierrez coming back in for the game for Lizzie Alexander. So Alexander will take a breather. Steinman gives it to Miller. Down low. Miller will kick it out to Sanchez, guarded by Workler.
You got to see Steinman right here.
Gives it up to Gutierrez. And a ball deflected there by the Eagles.
Good defense.
Here's Craven. Craven, 3-on-1. And a steal there by the Falcons. Here comes Steinman. Steinman driving to her left, will kick it out to Sanchez. Cross-court pass to Miller. Miller, jab step, crosses over, gives it to Steinman. It's going to be a turnover there. And Coach Lizzie Rourke from the bench is fired up.
Yeah, I would too. I would be too. This is frustrating. It's frustrating offensively. Defensively, they're doing what they can. You know, they're limiting, but I just don't see the vision right now on the offensive end.
And off that call, here's Diaz, guarded by Miller. Back to her, drives to her right, spins, falls, foul is called, and the referee is signaling no active shooting. Ciara Miller commits her second foul of the game. And the Eagles made the substitution. Here's Iceland. Iceland drives. Basket is good for her as it falls in.
Just bully the paint right there.
Here's Chavez. Drives to her left. A traveling violation there. She took 3 steps.
Seeing that great defense continue in this second half.
I like the idea of the head coach from the Laney Eagles taking out Sophia Askew of the game. as she has 3 fouls. You want to use her in the fourth quarter. Driving layup by Workler is no good there, but a foul will be called against Solano.
Against number 22, Natalie Chavez. That's going to result in 2 free throws for Laney College's number 25.
It's going to be an active shooting as Workler is at the free throw line to shoot 2. Sinks the first one.
We're seeing it again. They have the 2 drop back in the second half of the court. It just shows the confidence that they have in their teammates for shooting.
Makes both free throws. Score is 50-25 with 7:09 here in the third quarter. And Solano haven't scored here, in the third quarter. Arcio with a driving layup. Couldn't get it to fall, but a foul is called. And now it's her turn to head to the free throw line for 2 shots.
You can't rely on these dribbles to get fouled. I don't know if they've gotten an open look all game. I mean, really, like, they haven't had a shot that's 3 feet of space the whole game, I feel like. So that's tough. That's just Laney. Laney's defense is stellar. Like, actually, one of the better ones I've seen in JUCO level for women's. Like, this is really impressive.
As RCO misses the first one, and that is why they're 9-0 in conference play.
Yep.
And they haven't lost in 2 months. Abril
must feel
Gutierrez
amazing,
couldn't get the second chance effort.
That chemistry.
Ahead to Diaz. Will stop and pop. Basket is good. Shanti Diaz with a pull-up mid-range jumper to extend the lead 52-25. Here's Arcio, crossover, loses control of the ball, and ball will go out the other side. And speaking of the Laney Eagles, who haven't lost a game in 2 months, the last time that they lost was back in November 21 against the Folsom Lake, 67-60.
That's almost 3 months.
Almost, yeah, exactly. Almost 3 months. I almost forgot that we're in the month of February now.
Man,
In and out dribble. Shanti Diaz at the other corner as she makes that jumper from the opposite side of the mid-range.
They're showing them that there's levels to this right now. It's clearly their defensive intensity is unmatched. Look at the pressure they're putting on the ball handlers right now.
Double team, Chavez. Miller will drive to her right. It's going to be blocked there, but a foul is called. And speaking of Ashanti Diaz, she's now got 14 points in today's game. The leading scorer in the entire game now.
She is the leading scorer on the team as well. And then she's almost right there at her average, 15.2 so far in the season.
And she's got an awesome shot.
14 points and 50% from the field goal. Miller sinks the first free throw.
Miller's been one of their bright spots offensively. She's been able to get to the hole and get fouled.
Overshoots the second free throw. Rebound there by the Eagles. In transition is Carter. And a right-hand back layup backs it in. Excuse me, that was Gio. Here's Miller. Miller fires for 3. Front rim. Rebound there by Lindsay Wergler. Wergler will give it to Gio once again. Gio got double teamed down low, kicks it out to Diaz. Here's Wergler, who fires from straight away. Couldn't connect. Rebound secured by Craven. Craven, but a basket is good for Noman Iceland with a second chance putback effort.
It's a lot of standing around on defense for Solano.
Here's Miller. Solano is swinging the ball now. Here's
Look at the
Sanchez
defense,
getting double
man.
teamed. Cross court pass to Miller. And Miller couldn't hold on to the ball. It's going to be another turnover result from the Falcons. As you mentioned earlier, Mason, the on-ball pressure defense that Laney Eagles are applying in today's game has been really the biggest factor on why they've limited Solano into just 25 points after the first 20 minutes of action, of this game. Diaz. Oh, what a crossover. Uses her left hand, backs it in. What a finish. What a move and what a finish there by Shanti Diaz. She's got now 16 points.
Can't leave her uncontested right there. She's
Outscore. A steal there by Gio. Gio, one person to beat. Bounce pass to Shanti Diaz once again with a driving scoop layup.
Got the hot hand. Feed it.
Miller. Back to Arcio, top of the key. Arcio, stop and pop, mid-range, no go from the elbow. And a ball will stay in possession of the Falcons. 62-26 is our score here in the third quarter with 4:21 left.
And they also look like the better conditioned team as well. I mean, they're able to run so fast and so quickly down whichever end they're going down. Oh, like a defense.
Sanchez trying to finish with her left hand, but couldn't get it to fall. Shanti Diaz, going back to her, has been outscoring everybody tonight, even her own teammates. Timeout is called here by the Eagles, as they want to talk things over.
It's really interesting this quarter so far. It feels like the whole quarter has pretty much been played in the Solano's half of the court, but that's just because of how efficient Laney has been at scoring. They grab the ball, they're down there in an instant, and they are making those shots this quarter.
With Solano having 13 turnovers, Laney has now 14 points off those turnovers in tonight's ball game. And of those 36 total rebounds that the Eagles have tonight, 12 are offensive boards, and just taking advantage of that second chance effort. Now as we are seeing Coach Lizzie Rourke instructing her 5-person. We don't see much three-point shooting from the Falcons tonight, especially without Jalen Cannell. No. They're bright shooter from the team. No Lizzie Alexander as well on the court.
Laney's setting their defense up early too, keeping two way back there. They've been doing that all game.
They've been really showing disciplined defense, especially when on a 2-3 zone. As Sanchez sinks the first free throw. Currently, they're 0 for 5 from beyond the arc. Sanchez misses the second one. Rebound secured by Shanti Diaz. Diaz pushing it hard. Shanti Diaz kicks it out to Guzman. Guzman from the corner. No go. A foul is called there against the Falcons after that box out.
It's a push foul charge against Solano's number 11, Natalia Sanchez.
It's almost like we've seen a completely different team offensively this half.
Natalia Sanchez now in foul trouble. In and out there by Carter.
You see Alexander's coming back in. I think that's key. Her stints have been short. Every time she's been in the game, it's been the beginning of the halves, and she got hurt each time.
As Lizzie Alexander is back in action. Oh, what an inbound play there by the Eagles as Gianna Gio with that driving scoop layup. Good find there.
Look at their defense.
Cross-court pass. Intercepted there by Carter. Carter, one person to beat all the way. And extending the lead 66-27 here in the third quarter with 3:40 left to play.
Yeah, it's too easy. Too easy of a steal.
Miller guarded by guarded by Guzman. Sanchez gets double teamed there. We'll give it up back to Miller. Miller drives, kicks it out to Sanchez. Sanchez thought about it, pulls up. You bet! Natalia Sanchez from downtown. That's a first triple for the Falcons in tonight's ball game. Carter blocked there. And ball is saved by the Eagles. Here's Diaz. Kicks it out to Carter from the corner. Carter steps back. No go. Oh, offensive rebound there by Guzman. And put back effort is no good. But a foul is called as she will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That's great mental fortitude by the Falcons right there. Off that bad pass resulting in points. Coming right back and then getting points of their own off that 3. It's really hard to do that, especially with such a large deficit right there. Just taking a step back, taking a second, making that shot.
Nicole Guzman makes the first free throw, and Hillary Steinman back on the floor for the Falcons, checking in for Arcio. Guzman makes both free throws. Here's Steinman. Guarded by Guzman, hands it off to Alexander. Back to Steinman. Steinman crosses over. Good defense there by the Eagles, and a steal from Gianna Gio. One person to beat once again. A scoop layup. She banks it in.
Been seeing it all game. Just a smothering defense.
Another points off turnover by the Eagles. Here's Gutierrez down low. Gutierrez drives, scoop layup, banks it in.
Gutierrez answers right back though.
Good answer by Abril Gutierrez there. Diaz, ball deflected by Sanchez, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds.
And when you're in such a deficit like this, when you're a team, you're just trying to get the kinks out of your offense, and defensively, you're trying to switch up the looks you give and trying to polish the things that you need to work on.
Oh, what a drive and what a finish there by Gianna Gio from the corner.
Yeah, she's tough.
And she was just waiting for that opportunity to fall in.
Whatever adjustments they made at half, they were perfect.
Score is 72-32, 40-point lead here by the Eagles. Alexander couldn't get that layup go. Sanchez cross-court pass to Alexander. Alexander will fire from straight away, overshoots. And rebound secured here by Lindsay Wergler.
I feel like that's what Solano's missed, though, is the attempts from the long range. Oh, that's wide open.
Here's Carter, fires from straight away, connects.
She could finally get one down. She's been waiting for that the whole
timeout called here by Coach Rourke. And it is now the biggest lead of the game, 75-32, with 1:22 left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, once Laney, we said it in the beginning, they were not playing the way they wanted. And that's early on they were. And once they got their game going, we said Solano, they got lucky earlier. It was an 11-point game after the first quarter, and we were saying like they still had a chance, but now they couldn't capitalize off of the opportunities they got, and now they're down by 43 43 right now. So
exactly.
Because of a 31-7 run for Laney in this entire quarter, and they're just showing their flashes on offense.
They just completely outscored Solano here, and just as you mentioned, 31 points that they put up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they started to hit their threes like they expected to, and they started to get transition looks too easy.
It's almost as if they took the training weights off.
Yeah. Calling Rock Lee.
And off the timeout, here's Sanchez.
Piccolo out here.
To Miller. Back to Sanchez, top of the key. Finds Alexander. Will pull up from the free throw line. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound secured here by the Eagles. Ahead to Guzman. Guzman will retreat. And Gianna Gio. Here's Diaz once again. Layup is good.
Feels like wherever they go with the ball, it is just the right option.
Shanti Diaz now with 20 points in tonight's game. Here's Sanchez for three. You bet! Natalia Sanchez with her second triple of the game.
They've needed that the whole game.
40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Shanti Diaz with a driving layup. No go this time. Rebound secured here by Steinman. Here's Steinman. Crosses over. Steinman looking for a teammate, and she does. Miller was asking for the ball as she was open down low. And ball deflected there by Lindsay Wergler, out of bounds. Solano will retain possession with 23.8 left here in the third quarter.
20 seconds on the shot clock, 23.8 on the game clock.
Alexander, oh, what a
Unready.
That was not a good pass as Lindsay blocked there by Steinman. Denying that easy layup, saying, not in my house tonight.
Wergler went down hard there. Glad to see her get up as quick as she did.
But a foul is called against Steinman after that play.
I thought that was a block. I thought that was a clean block.
So do I. First free throw attempt is no good for Lindsay Wergler.
Yeah, when it's 77-35, man, just got to try and new things. Just start putting shots up, you know, and get your offense right. This is like a practice now. It's a big practice now.
Sinks the second one. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Sanchez has the ball, gives it to Miller. Miller will go back to Sanchez. 10 seconds left. They have to put up a shot. Miller. Back to Sanchez. 4 seconds left. Here's Steinman from straight away. Bank shot is good as she beats the buzzer.
And now it's only a 40-point game.
And 78-38 at the end of the third quarter.
They almost got outscored total in one quarter.
All I want to ask is, where was that all game long? Those 3-point shots, especially in the first half.
Yeah, they didn't play a complete game. I mean, defensively, first half, they were good. And then second half, I did say in the first quarter that it's going to come down to who makes the adjustments. And it looks like Laney just made the better adjustments. Clearly, they started off with a 31-4 run or 31-7 run.
31-7. Mm-hmm.
And Solano, I like the shots that they're getting. I like that they're putting up the shots, and they needed to make a complete game to even have a chance.
Honestly, I think it was mental in the first half. You see that big injury in the first half very early on. It stunts your game. And then going into half, you have your teammate back out there on the bench. You know, you see her at least there for you. So you know that you got to put out for her.
Yep.
As we saw the bench of Laney, Jemiah Perry was back. And she will not return to the game. From the SCSN broadcast channel, we wish her nothing but a speedy recovery. Sports fans, stay tuned later for the second game of our doubleheader. We have a men's basketball game between the Solano Falcons and the Alameda Cougars. Tip-off is scheduled at 7 p.m., where Holden Beers and Mason Flores over here is going to be in the call for that game.
Yep, I'm excited. Good layup.
Oh, what a good layup there by Real Gutierrez using her left hand. Man. Here comes the Eagles. Wergler thought about it, drives, uses her left, tested the defense of Gutierrez, couldn't get it to fall. Sanchez brings down the ball. Sanchez crossover, gives it to Abril Gutierrez, kicks it out. Chavez trying to make that layup, and a foul is called.
You got to swing that over to Hillary.
It's a blocking foul charged against Laney College's number 35, Sophia.
And Sophia Askew will be charged of that foul, and she's now in foul trouble.
Again.
4 fouls.
Yeah.
She might be out. And she couldn't, as she walks through her bench, she could not believe that call. And here's the head coach of Laney Eagles discussing it with the referee about that call. Here's Chavez, the free throw line. Short on the first one. Sanchez misses both free throws, and rebound secured here by Ashanti Diaz. Ashanti Diaz has been all over the place. A blocking foul is called against Hillary Steinman. She's also going to be in foul trouble. That's going to be her third.
I'm loving what I'm hearing from Laney on the court. You know, you hear the at the line the discussion of strategy. Even though you're so far ahead, hey, I'm gonna box. You get the rebound. We got this.
You heard that from over here?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And Aaron Gorder makes both free throws. 80-40 is our score with 9:16 here in the fourth quarter. Steinman will hand it off to Miller. Miller picked up by Ashanti Diaz. Miller will drive, kicks it out to Chavez. Here Sanchez has the ball. Sanchez, ball is knocked away by Aaron Gorder, out of bounds. 12 seconds to shoot for the Falcons. Sanchez gives it up to Gutierrez. Kicks it out to Miller. Miller drives, floater. Couldn't get one to fall. Rebound secured there by Gutierrez. Was blocked there by Kenya Craven. To Miller at the free throw line. Easy basket for her as she gets it to fall in.
Gave her just one step too much of space right there.
Aaron Gorder looking to answer. No go from the corner. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds. Ball will go at the other side. Sanchez will bring down the ball. Trying to set up a play. Gutierrez back to Sanchez. He thought about it. Here's Steinman wide open from straight away. Couldn't connect. Here's Bergler with a rebound. Ahead to Diaz. Shanti Diaz.
Good pass.
Oh, what a pass there. And a scoop layup. She banks it in. Aaron Gorder now with 13 points in tonight's game.
It's the leader on assists in the conference right there, and you see why.
Look at how quick they got back on defense as well.
Cross-court pass to Miller. Miller drives, Euro step, floater. Couldn't get one to fall.
Refs calling it late. It's a foul, but calling it late is a pet peeve of mine.
It's like the second late call by the referees in this half. You can really see how disciplined this Laney Eagles team, just like you mentioned earlier, Mason, in the first half. Like their offensive sets, their off-ball screens, and how they get back in on defense.
I love seeing that from teams. Even though you are up by so much, you aren't keeping your foot on the gas. You're playing hard every single rotation. That's what I love to see out of teams.
Miller sinks the first one. Makes both free throws. Here's Wergler. Wergler will kick it out to Iceland. Iceland, right-hand layup, no go.
Sheesh, again.
Another foul committed by the Eagles.
She's been taking a beating tonight.
Lazia Alexander, exactly.
Took the words
They've
right
been
out
targeting
of my mouth.
Lazia Alexander tonight.
Good on her, though, staying in there. It's tough physically, but it's also tough mentally knowing that those hits are coming.
Alexander, cross-court pass to Miller. Here's Miller. Back to Sanchez, top of the key. Looking for a screen. Intercepted there by Gio. Ahead to Gorder. Gorder, left hand, shot is good. Lead is back up to 40 here. 84-44 with 7:10 left here in the fourth quarter.
They're just so efficient on the turnaround.
Miller drives, and it's going to be a blocking foul against Snowman Iceland as both players fell down hard. And if that's against, and yes, it is against Snowman Iceland, and she now fouls out of the game.
I understand complaining about calls, but at the same time, you're up by 40 with 7 minutes left. So I don't know what the issue is there. I mean, you don't want to foul out, but you're playing a great game. So I guess, yeah, I don't know.
Timeout called here by the Laney Eagles.
mean, you hear it in pretty much all sports. Play through the whistle. It's kind of the same thing here. You know, like you've been saying, Mason. You know, kind of treat it as a practice game at a certain point. So to them, it could be that they want to keep their conditioning up. They want to keep working out any kinks that they may have. So it could be a little bit frustrating.
We see Lucia Alexander discussing things with the referees. She's been struggling tonight, 0 for 4 from shooting.
Tough game for Solano.
And off the timeout, there's Ciara Miller. Go back to the free throw line. Shoot 2 free throws. Miller misses the first one. Second attempt, overshoots. It's going to be a lane violation.
Still hear the energy from the Laney bench.
Yep.
Gio bringing down the ball to Diaz. Back to Gio. Here's Bergler. Gets double team. Drives. A good defensive play there by Natalie Chavez.
One of the bright spots I've noticed with Laney is that no matter what, their bench has been exploding for them.
Carter gets pushed off by Sanchez. Going to be a foul call there.
I thought she was going to make that for a second.
Aaron Carter will head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Sanchez. That's going to put Laney College's number 11, Aaron Guttery, at the line to shoot 2.
Misses the first one. Sinks the second one. Now 85-44 is our score with 6:45 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Ball is in the hands of Steinman. Cross-court pass to Miller. Gets double teamed. Back to Miller. Miller drives to her left. Scoop layup. No go. Rebound secured there by Gio. Ahead to Guzman. Extra pass there to Wergler, but it's going to be a travel.
Keeping the fast pace. Solano's just not turning their heads fast enough.
Sanchez, ball deflected there by the Eagles, but recovered by Sanchez. Here's Miller at the left wing. We'll give it to Alexander. Alexander drives, scoop layup. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound secured by Carter. Ahead to Diaz. Diaz, layup. Basket is good. Alexander kicks it out to Steinman. To Miller. Miller drives, driving layup, no go. And here comes the Eagles. To Guzman. Extra pass there, but ball was deflected and intercepted by Sanchez. Ahead to Miller. Miller, right hand layup, backs it in.
Laney goes right back to it.
And almost a steal there by Alexander, but a foul will be called against her.
We're seeing the defense come through for Solano, but just way too late.
It's going to be a third foul called against Lucia Alexander.
This is 87-46, man.
Yep. Shanta Diaz couldn't get it, one to fall. And rebound is secured by Valentine, who checks in for the first time in tonight's ball game. Sanchez. Oh, what a finger roll, and what a finish.
She's been one of their bright spots. She needed more help tonight, though.
Diaz wide open, but gives it to Wergler from the corner. Drives. Couldn't get it to fall. Here comes Solano. In transition is Alexander. Alexander will slow things down, gives it up to Miller. Miller will drive, will give it to Sanchez from the corner. Back to Miller. Alexander fires from straight away. Short. Ball will go at the other side, and here comes the Eagles. Gio bringing the ball down. One-on-one with Sanchez, kicks it out to Guzman. Floater, couldn't get it, want to fall. Rebound secured by Sanchez as she brings the ball down. Sanchez, and it's ball deflected there by Lindsay Wergler.
Great play defensively, just couldn't hold on to it. Still, that halts momentum.
And I think she was looking for the person down low, but just couldn't communicate well with that transition offense. Here's ball is in the hands of Valentine. Back to Sanchez. Guarded by Nicole Guzman, the freshman. Cross-court pass to Arcio. Arcio, stop and pop, makes the jumper from the baseline. Wergler.
Nice move.
Oh, what a finish and what a move.
We're hearing that on the court. Go, go, go. Even up by
Sanchez
so much.
crosses over. Floater. Tried to use the bank, but couldn't get one to fall. And all alone is Nicole Guzman. Uses her left hand. No go. A rebound secured by Diaz. And it's going to be intercepted there by Arcio. Arcio will kick it out to Natalia Sanchez. Sanchez gives it to Alexander at the free throw line, kicks it out to Miller. Back to Sanchez, wide open from straight away. Couldn't connect. Fight for the rebound. Foul will be called against Eva Arcio. That will be the 5th foul for Eva Arcio, and she's now done for tonight's ball game. Oh, it's going to be a foul called there against Yara Miller during that handoff play.
Solano's number 24, Sierra Miller. It'll be set out of bounds. Laney's ball, 25 seconds on the shot clock.
With 3:06 left to play here in the fourth quarter, Laney's up 89-50. Oh, backdoor cut there by Guzman, but lost the ball. Here's Alexander. Alexander. Oh, a steal there by Shanti Diaz, all alone. Diaz using her offhand. Basket is good for her. Extending the lead, 91-50 with 2:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Sanchez to Miller. Back to Sanchez, top of the key, guarded by Nicole Guzman. To Gutierrez down low. Gutierrez drives. Shot is good. She banks it in. Wergler working with Gutierrez. Gives it to Diaz. Cross-court pass. Corner three, no go. Rebound secured there by Lindsay. Lindsay to the wide open Ashanti Diaz from straight away. Couldn't connect. And rebound secured there once again by the Eagles.
It's a foul going against Solano's number 13, Lucia Alexander.
That was 2 total offensive rebounds in 1 possession by the Eagles. You see the energy that they have from start. Now they're trying to close it out with 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter.
Start to finish, they've been playing a lights out. You know, it was a little shaky at first, but they found their rhythm in the second half.
Nicole Guzman at the line. Sinks the first one with 51 total rebounds by the Laney Eagles, 18 offensive boards.
Just insane rebound differential right there.
Couldn't make the second one for Nicole Guzman. Sanchez and knocked away there. Gonna be last touch by Miller. Ball will go at the other side. Wurgler back to Gio. To Carter, fires from straight away. Connects! Aaron Carter now with 19 points in tonight's ball game.
And just like that, back on defense.
Ball is in the hands of Chavez. Gets double team. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez couldn't get it. Couldn't control the pass. It's going to be another turnover committed here by the Falcons. Gio, one-on-one with Miller. Gio drives, kicks it out to the wide open Lindsey Wurgler. Overshoots this time. Rebound secured by Sanchez. Sanchez to Gutierrez. Left hand layup, couldn't finish. Sanchez tried to put it back, but short. And now she gets fouled underneath the basket, and she will head to the free throw line this time.
That's going to go against Laney College's number 10, Gianna Gio. That's going to result in 2 free throws for Solano's number 11, Natalia Sanchez.
Natalia Sanchez in and out for the first attempt. Sinks the second one. 1 minute left here in the fourth quarter. 95-53 is our score. It's a Shanti Diaz crossover there. And trying to use her left hand, but couldn't get it to finish. She's trying to add more points in her stat sheet tonight. She has 24 points. Shanti Diaz, 24 points and 11 of 21 shooting tonight. Sanchez is back at the free throw line to shoot 2. Makes the first one. Gets both free throws. And the Eagles stop and pop there by Gio, no good. Rebound secured by the Falcons. Here's Sanchez bringing the ball down, guarded by Guzman. Ball is knocked away, but he's trying to get to Valentine, but couldn't hold on to it. It's going to be a turnover.
See that defense right there by Guzman, keeping her at, picking her up at half court, following her to the arc.
And the Eagles will waste time as they close it out. And they will. Gio attacks the basket, met there by Valentine, but a foul is called.
It's a push foul charge against Solano's number 5, Anna Valentine. That's going to result in 2 free throws.
Anna Valentine guilty of that foul committed. Gio six the first one. Gio with now 16 points, make that 17. 4 players, one of the 4 players from the Laney Eagles that are in double digits in tonight's ball game. Sanchez will put up the final shot. Couldn't get it to fall. As the Eagles will hold on to it, and that will do it for the first game here at the SCSN channel. Final score is 97-55 as the Laney Eagles escapes with a victory here at the Falcons Nest Gymnasium. I want to get your guys' quick thoughts. Mason?
I think for Solano, it's something you learn from. You know, I think you played better than you did the game last time you played them, and I think their stamina just wasn't up to par tonight for them. They were injured. They didn't have a large bench, and they couldn't handle Laney's pressure tonight.
And from you, AJ?
Laney, I feel like, early on, they came out firing on, I'd say, like 3 out of 8 cylinders. They made those halftime adjustments. They were full throttle. And you really saw that in the box score, all the differentials. They dominated on rebounds, dominated on turnovers, points off turnovers. Everything just seemed to go right for them, and that they kept the pressure up the entire game. Solano, it took them a second. They did find a rhythm for a minute, but they just couldn't compete. And they're going to have to work on it. They're just going to have to get back in the building, keep going off it.
And that will do it here for the first game of our doubleheader. Once again, I'm Josh Mojica alongside Mason Flores and AJ Fernandez. Catch us for our second game for men's basketball. Tip-off is in just a quick moment.